Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Oh,
Tom's getting a
push
blasting.
me along.
You
Oh, no,
painted
some,
this
some
at the
children
end.
came in here and cleaned a perfect cock and balls into the floor.
Yeah.
What children? Who would do that? We'll have to leave their artwork till last as a lesson. Um, right. Shall
Oh,
we,
we're back at the
shall we start on
station.
this
What?
mind-numbing journey?
Yeah, yeah. I'm already started.
Oh, this one takes forever.
Doesn't look like it. Like it's big surfaces.
What?
There, got the first ding.
It's the tunnels that get you, man.
You're a tunnel. Stop having tunnel vision, Tom, and just enjoy yourself.
Okay. Yes, boss.
I'm not even paying.
Wait, you're not?
No.
Oh, I needed this money for rent.
Sucks to be you. I'm not paying your negativity. Why would I pay your negativity?
I don't know. It's the British spirit.
Okay, yeah, fair. Aye, aye.
Lots of walking backwards and forwards, and backwards and forwards in this
Look, I got another
one. Oh,
ding.
you're doing the easy bits in the middle. This is cheating.
I'm just getting the dings in. To keep you motivated, Tom.
Oh.
Because
Yeah,
you
we
need that
established that last
sound.
time, didn't we?
There! Not a satisfying sound.
Yeah, but it's not me that's creating those sounds, so it's, hollow.
Oh. His satisfaction turns to jealousy. Oh, press tab and look in the room. Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Just bright orange. So, yeah, we have established that you hate Stan, by the way, that you don't want to hang out with him.
It just happens that every time he's there, I don't have time or willingness to stream. It's not him. It's
Are you
time.
sure? It awfully looks like much that you're avoiding him.
Well, maybe you should pay me.
I will tell Stan that. You should start paying
I
Tom.
know you will.
He will then come.
Oh,
You know, there's no downside for you for me to say that, right? Because what if he
I mean,
starts
there
paying
is.
you?
Oh, yeah, but that's unlikely. Let's be real.
He's Dutch, yeah. Yeah. You don't like paying. Why isn't this
Well,
thing? Oh, wait, there's a
everything
top
follows
to
the
it.
line. Yeah.
I forgot that there was a top to it. I was like, why doesn't this thing?
Oh, the central block, yeah.
You know how we at the beginning talked about like that this is both our company? And yeah, it turns out I went to the notary and said like, yeah, he's not pulling his weight, so 100% mine.
You
So,
can tell this company's been registered in Europe because you couldn't do that in the UK.
to be fair, I don't know if you're able to do that in the Netherlands. Don't think so.
Well, I'd hope not. Not that it really matters, but I'd hope not.
Tom doesn't care about the company. See?
Well,
I think...
not about the law in the Netherlands regards to companies.
Okay.
I am the law.
Yeah, I make my own law.
Did you get the swizzle nozzle for the Prime Vista thing, the new one?
Don't think so.
Please.
I at some point ran out of money.
Did you not get some from the last job?
Yeah, I got some. What?
There's lots of like.
You
really
want the
heavy
swivel,
oil
right?
stains.
Here's the turbo.
Yeah, the one that spins. Hey,
The-
thank you.
There's the Chirpsky.
Yeah, there's just lots of really heavy oil stains in this level that are hard to get up unless you got that.
Or get a cleaner.
It's just not worth it for these oil stains.
You're not worth it for the oil stain.
Wow. I thought I was Maybelline.
Because you're worth it now.
Yeah.
Hey, Fade! How is you doing?
Right.
Fade! So how did the volcano smooch come in here? How does that happen?
People trading it in. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, and then the tube blowing it around.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, it's pretty dirty down in there anyway. Like, you need to clean some of these oil stains off the floor every now and again, you know.
Do the trains run on diesel?
Well, these ones apparently do. Even though they have a third rail.
Not a third leg?
No.
Imagine if a tube runs on diesel. What a safety
yeah.
violation that would cause.
And the exhaust pipe is just at the platform as it comes past.
Yeah.
People are like, I love living in the city. It's so just dying.
Yeah. And that, kids, is why you don't want to live in a city.
Yeah, I actually noticeably get ill less since I moved away from London.
Yeah. Like, it actually is true.
Done in my
Like-
growth.
Cities are not good. And I know there's people out there that like cities. I don't know why.
They're wrong.
There's just no real benefit to a city that a decent sized town cannot provide.
Well, it used to be just because lots of people wanted to be the trading hubs or near the ports. But you don't need that anymore.
No. Like all the people that still want to live in a city, like. There, another ding.
Yeah.
I hate these benches.
Spent a while.
Hey, you dinged something!
Oh my god! I didn't realise that was going to be a separate thing.
Just the fact that this was your first ding this stream. To be fair, you're probably doing the like more boring job compared to me.
Oh yeah. I'm getting real acquainted with these tracks.
Yeah, are they talking back?
Huh?
Are they talking back?
back? No, but this one won't answer my calls.
I would, as a punishment, clean them. Maybe that teaches them. Why does everything hurt, Fate? What did you do?
Everybody hurts.
I think he went to the gym. And to that I say, why would you torture yourself by going to the gym?
Why is Jim hurting so many people?
Yeah.
What
I
an
thought-
asshole!
Yeah, no, really, Jim, stop it. But yeah, honestly, I don't know why people go to the gym.
Oh, Rosie's been going. And it's, I guess, for her more a motivation thing.
So this means that I should send over more Dutch sweets.
No. No, she's got a personal trainer.
And before the personal trainer gets too personal.
I doubt that very much.
I
Whereas
know
I
I'm
obviously
horrible.
lead too much of an active lifestyle to need to go to the gym. Well, I tell myself anyway. That's why I don't go.
Well, you're walking to the train every day, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
Well,
Dude, I work on a computer. I live like the most sedentary lifestyle.
I
just have a
try
good
to take the
metabolism.
stairs more often. To me, that's already a positive thing because the stairs are leading to where I now at.
Yeah.
Yeah, my computer's
get,
upstairs, food is downstairs, so.
You'll get some massive quads from that.
No, I don't do exercise. Like you're doing the big sections or like the long sections of stuff, and I'm doing everything that is nooks and crannies.
Oh, it's got nooks and crannies as well, dude. Do you want to come and
No,
get some
no,
more stains out from underneath the track pieces?
no, I'm fine.
It's real fun.
I'm doing like this fence now, and I think that is very offensive. There. It dinged, Tom. It dinged.
Mm.
I was on the fence about it. Very well said, Fade. Very well said. You dinged!
Hey. Another track piece.
Why am I holding my left mouse button again?
Dunno. Silly man.
You call me silly? Is that what you actually just did?
Wow.
I thought
I
we
know,
were
big
friends.
words coming from me.
Well, there's one thing that saves people from getting fat, Fade, and that's eating too much. Like, don't eat too much. Stops you from getting really fat.
Or just have a good metabolism. That helps.
That helps. I don't have that.
Ah.
Yeah.
I am hashtag blessed.
Oh yeah, because like if I as soon as I eat something that's out of the norm, I just gain weight, and I don't eat that much, to be honest. Like,
Even if it's just lettuce.
well, arguably lettuce has calories still.
Ah, very few. That's what professional food challenge people use to train themselves.
I know.
Stretch their stomach out. Oh, random side note, but just pertinent to what happened today.
Yeah.
What's your opinion of NFTs?
My opinion
Yeah.
is that I understand what NFTs are. I just don't see why it's such a big hype. Like, how does AI generate stuff, or like a weapon in a game, right? How do they deserve to be like NFTs? Like, yeah, if you make an NFT of, for instance, of Van Gogh, and like that NFT proves that you're the owner of the real painting, right?
Yeah.
I see the point there as a smart contract type of deal, but not like as like, yeah, let's just make NFTs and scam people out of money.
Yeah.
Because that's what NFTs are. Or they are a scam.
For the most part. I don't know if I necessarily agree about like if you made a weapon in a game, you shouldn't call that art, because I think game artists don't get the recognition that they kind of deserve sometimes.
No, okay, but what I mean is like that you have 100 M4s, and each of them is an NFT.
Oh yeah, no, that's stupid.
Like, yeah, no. Like, if everything is very much unique, then yeah, it's definitely like something that's maybe NFT, but then still in a game, no.
You're not bringing up anything to do with the environmental aspect.
Well, that's a whole different debate.
Well,
Because that's not only to NFTs.
No, I know. It depends on which blockchain it's being ratified by as well.
Yeah.
We had a symposium at work, which is the thing I had to go in really early for.
Mhm.
And we had this artist from New York come and do a talk on how NFTs have helped. What was it? Afrofuturist artists make money in third world countries to pull themselves out of poverty.
Yeah, with the actual art.
That's why they're worth keeping. And I was very much like, I'm not a fan of NFTs. I think that I agree there is a skill in making things digital, but I prefer the idea that once it's digital and it's online, it's copyable. There is no original. Borg style. You don't watch Star Wars, not Star Trek, so that means nothing to you.
I've not watched either, no.
Once it's been made, there is no original because it's digital. What you've got is an idea being represented in digital form. And there's copyright on ideas, but there's no owning an idea, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
In that way. So I don't really agree with them, but he was very passionate about this subject, so I wasn't going to quiz her on it. I also couldn't be asked about getting into the debate because it was almost lunchtime. And to be honest, I was just there to set the thing up.
It's all set up.
Oh, it was. Man, I don't know whose idea it was to use a Mac. It's one of those little hand clicker things as well. Because as soon as you turn the clicker on, it forgets that it has a trackpad.
Huh?
MacBook Air. As soon as you add a little like presentation clicker that lets you click through the presentation.
I know what
it's
you
just
meant.
like, I have a mouse now. I don't need the built-in trackpad. Forget about that. And you can't reactivate it without turning it off and on again. Because it just lost the driver. I don't know what was going on with it. I was like, yeah, another reason that you shouldn't use a Mac.
Oh, yeah, but there's multiple reasons.
Oh yeah.
Like in business, most of stuff is running on Microsoft stuff. Doesn't
Yep.
really work that well with Apple. In my professional opinion.
Yeah, well, Apple have really targeted the creatives.
Yeah, but as soon as like there's OneDrive and stuff involved, yeah, you're fucked with Apple.
Yep. Yep.
Because it just doesn't work well. If you have a 1 terabyte OneDrive, you better make sure that you have 1 terabyte of free space on the Mac, otherwise you're screwed.
Can it not keep stuff online only?
Well, yes. But OneDrive still makes 0 KB files. With a theoretical disk size of what the file actually like is online, right?
Right.
And the way that Apple reads the space, it reads the theoretical instead of the actual space. Whereas Microsoft Windows reads the actual space and not the theoretical space. You know the two values, size and size on disk?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Windows reads the size on disk, whereas Mac reads the size. Isn't it nice and screwy?
Mm. Oh, Apple, you mad bastards.
And like Apple is not gonna fix it because it's a Microsoft issue. Microsoft cannot fix it because it's an Apple issue.
But then people would just be like, oh, but I just use iCloud.
No, because like the company uses something else, right? So if they start using iCloud,
Yeah.
like that doesn't work. You can't get your SharePoint stuff on iCloud.
Yeah, we've actually got some foundation year students that come to us from college that learn how to do everything on a Mac at college. They're like, yeah, I do all my game development on a Mac. I'm like, why? What is wrong with you? Do you like pain?
Maybe they're into
Like
that.
the Mac version of Unity is garbaggio.
You now speak Italian?
Yeah. That's how bad it is. It taught me Italian.
Yeah, so I can only assume that the Mac version is shit due to mono.
Enlighten me.
You don't know what mono is?
Do you mean like the C# mono?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The C#, that's not actually Microsoft C#, because like it's an open source interpretation of C#.
Yeah.
Like when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh, that's amazing!" And yeah, turns out mono is. Oh, hey, yeah, hi, chat,
Uh,
The Flu says that you're a butt.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Flus. I don't know.
Hey, Flus.
So the thing is, my body is very slow with digesting stuff, and when I eat something, I normally, yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's what my body does. That's why I don't eat anything out of the ordinary. Wait, did you tell Dutch that Tom's voice is low? Tom?
Huh? Wait,
Your
low
voice
how?
is low apparently. Let me open up. Can you speak, Tom?
I can speak.
Ah, yeah, you're a little bit low. Okay, let me open Discord.
Oh, hold on, that might be my end. Let me change it. Right, is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was my end.
Okay. Apple doesn't work with Apple most of the time. Apple works with Apple, and fairly well. Have you considered chat access needs to? Yeah, sorry, Flus. I'm like enthralled by just cleaning these pylons, you know.
Sounds like you're playing StarCraft.
No,
They should do a crossover between this and Viscera.
Yes. So you can
Oh,
be
you got-
Buck Boy!
You got this mechanic for the cleaning instead of the stupid mop.
But
And
you need
still have to
Bucket
pick up
Boy!
all the little pieces and put 'em
Bucket Boy! Bucket Boy!
You're like a chicken.
Bucket Boy!
Don't know how else to describe it really.
Bucket Boy! But yeah, this is a game that Stan would love to play. I'm sure of it.
Why is he against it?
No, he's not against it.
Oh, why has he not played it yet then?
Because he doesn't want to purchase it.
Oh.
So if I ever get a separate copy of this, I should give it to Stan. Because I'm sure that this will satisfy his mind. So yeah, Floos, chat still exists, but then whenever I look at it, no update, and then all of a sudden you guys have chatted like 10 pages worth of stuff. So it's not like people are helping me like remember the chat exists. Stan doesn't buy games. No, that's exactly what I'm saying, Fade. Stan doesn't buy games. Only for his, what is it called? Swatch?
His non-tondo swatch.
Yes. I so regret ever purchasing that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you had one.
I have one, yeah.
Oh.
I just...
Have you not been tempted to go and play like Zelda? Or
yes.
anything like that?
Yes. And I own Zelda. Which was it again?
Breath of the Wild?
Yes. I own that game. And not digitally,
In that you
no.
do really well at it.
On this. Well, it's like I started up the game and I immediately lost track of what I was supposed to do and like lost my
I mean, that's the
way
beauty of
and-
that game.
and I was like and the issue with the Switch most is it is just effort. It just
Buttons are the wrong way around.
like as soon as I like start up the Switch, I'm like drained of energy, of willingness to play.
Wow, sounds like you got a vampire switch.
It just it's a hassle, and every time you press a button it just reminds you you're playing with a kid's toy, literally a kid's toy.
Ah,
The quality is horrendous.
yeah. I know most people get the pro controllers that want to.
Yeah, but it's not worth investing in a Pro Controller if you're not picking up the thing.
But if you're not picking up the things because you don't have a pro controller, then you're just in the vicious cycle.
Yeah, but I never used a Pro Controller, so how would I know that solves my issue?
Oh, fair enough.
So why would I then spend like $50 more on something that I may even still hate? Because it
Yeah.
still feels like child toy, like. Yeah,
all
so
the things now.
that's my stance on the Switch. I own the darn thing.
Woo! I cleaned the floor.
I know that he buys them at a cheap. Stan is cheap bastard. You bought a Series X?
Yeah, so did I.
Blues is bought a Series X.
Oh wow! I did not expect that.
What Xbox did you have before then? Because you had an Xbox already, right? Yeah, I also keep being told that Zelda is fire, but the Switch is just horrible. I just hate it. And
Did you
no,
get
the
a
Xbox
hacked
is
one?
not feeling as a child. No, no, I didn't get a hacked one.
No, you could get a hacked version of Tears of the Kingdom to play
Yeah.
on PC.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I still need to deal with that the buttons are the wrong way around. Well, I could map them on
You
the
can
PC.
remap that.
Oh, but there's other games that I would like to play in that way first, but not Switch games. And that's I would honestly, I still need to play this the storage Vice City Stories game.
Is that Switch only?
No, that's PSP and PS2.
Oh, right. So just handhelds.
What, the PS2 was not handheld?
Oh, you know what I mean.
No.
It's virtually handheld. It's tiny.
So what have you cleaned so far?
Well, if you look down here,
Where?
the floor.
Okay.
There we go.
I just like giving Tom shit.
Hey, at least you polish it first.
Yes. No, no, Fade. Modding a Switch is not stupidly easy. Only if you have the first gen Switch, it's stupidly easy. Otherwise, it's like a lot of very tiny soldering. This should be an advancement. Nope. Locked. Own all cleaning liquids at the same time.
Wait, what?
Own all cleaning liquids at the same time.
You haven't already got that?
No? So I
thought you
just went
bought
in
them
the
all at
shop
once.
and purchased. Yeah, but not at the same time. Purchased one of each, and it doesn't tick the quest. Oh, now it
You
has.
might be doing
Okay.
that thing. Yeah, it just takes a while to register. What's this? There are no games on Series X. Shame on us for being stupid enough to buy them consoles. Yeah, but I mean, I use it for a lot more than just gaming on it. I play
So-
all of my old Xbox games on it now. It's replaced all my old Xboxes, and I use it for Netflix, and it's my big media center basically.
So I am waiting with buying a console to see like what the next GTA does. Like
Or the next Soldier Boy console.
if like
What do
the
you mean
next.
what the next GTA does?
Well, I like. We don't know exactly when it's gonna release, and we don't know like what Microsoft does in the meantime. Like they could release an Xbox Series X Pro or whatever, you know.
Oh, but the thing is, Microsoft really don't care what Xbox you've got. They just want you to buy Game Pass.
Yeah, but
Like the Xbox is just a piece of kit that gets you.
yes,
Game
but
Pass.
GTA does care about what kind of Xbox you have,
I suppose.
and
But
thus
there are at
I'm
least
not.
like a billion versions of it anyway.
Well, yes, but I want like the earliest released version because I want to play.
Well, it will probably be for the Series X then in that case.
Well, if the
Or
Series X is
X
still
and
then
S.
the top dog, right? But if there's an X Pro,
Oh, there will never be a case where they just release a game for the Pro version of a console.
I would then rather have the Pro, even though I don't have a 4K TV. Just because of the sheer power of the thing.
Yeah. I've got a new TV coming in the next couple of days. Finally upgrading. It's been bloody years. Like, I've been the home TV has been a little 30-inch Tesco TV, which for the uninformed is a supermarket chain in the UK. So it's like buying a Walmart brand TV.
Yeah.
It was real cheap, and it just about does 1080p. It's we've finally upgraded. So again,
Yeah.
we use the TV a lot though, so it's not a waste.
So
We got it cheap.
I have never really bought a TV myself.
What, do you just hunt for them in skips?
No, I get them from people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Rosie's work gets like a benefit for buying from Samsung, so we got money off through that, and it was like, yeah, you know what, we've got the money for it. Might as well. We're not going to put ourselves in debt buying a TV. It's not a crazy expensive one. It's just a nice upgrade.
Yeah, never get yourself in debt over flipping TV.
No, it's not worth it. I know people that have. It's just like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
Oh, but I wanted the new LG C2. It's like, yeah, and what size did you get? The 95-inch one. It's like, oh, and you spent how much? $4,000. Like, okay.
Yeah. Why would you do that?
No, I don't know.
Like,
I know
there's
some people are trying
only one, or maybe there. Well, there's two things that you should take debt over in life, and for the rest, no.
A
First
house.
one being your study. Second one being a house.
Yeah.
Unless you're starting,
Houses.
unless you run a company, then you might want to take on debt for like premises.
Which again is still bricks and mortar.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing that appreciates in value. Given that you look after it, which is a cost in itself.
Indeed.
But yeah.
Well, they say like a long time every month, like, oh, then it's gonna announce, then it's gonna announce. I don't believe.
Flu's just said that I should get a TV so big I have to remove 2 walls of the house to fit it in. Dutch, how big would that TV be?
If I would need to remove 2 walls
No, for my house.
for your house, depending on where
That
you
would
hang
be.
it.
That,
If it
no,
would be on the
big
same
right?
wall as that it's now, then it would be a fleeping
Like a
huge
200
TV,
inch TV.
if not more.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, just the idea of that. Like, if I remove 2 walls from my house, I've got a carport. Just to put it in perspective. That's-
oh yeah, I'm not pre-ordering GTA. No, I'm not doing that. If the original people were still on it, yeah, but now. Like, I'm
There
I'm
was-
not gonna just pre-order the darn thing.
Yeah, I was talking with my course director today. He's the one I'm writing the book with.
Mhm.
About like a couple of years. I think it was a couple of years after I left the uni. So like 2018. The Rockstar, was it 2018? No, it might have been 2016 actually. Rockstar North turned up. So it would have been Rockstar North work on Red Dead, I think.
No GTA.
They do GTA. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fair enough. Rockstar North turned up at the uni and they were like, "We know that you've got good environment artists. We need all the environment artists." And they basically hired any student that had made any piece of work that was bigger than a room. It's like, oh yes, you can work at scale and you can make it optimal. We need more people. It's like, have you got a pulse and you understand Maya or 3ds Max? It's like, come aboard. And they just hired every single student. And that was obviously for the launch of GTA Online.
Yeah, they need
But
a
I think
lot
they
of
were like-
assets on the updates.
Yeah, all those people are on fixed term contracts though, because once they've done the buildings, it's like, well, we don't need you anymore. All we need is vehicle artists.
Yeah. Well, that's how a lot of game studios work, though.
Yeah. Well, uh, the bigger ones might spiral you off into a different project.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were continuing their game as a service, so they didn't need them. Um, yeah, man, they must have hired like 50 people from the uni. Like, just that one year.
Hmm.
I remember that year, Playground turned up and they were like, "Oh, we want environment artists," and they were like, "What? Too bad there aren't any." And they're like, "What do you mean there aren't any?" It's like, yeah, Rockstar hired all of them.
Dang it!
Like, yeah, they turned up in. There's 2 points in the year when games companies hire people.
Okay.
It's January, when um, when they realise they've got the end of their budget is coming up, um, and they want to keep their budget for the next year, so they hire a load of people in their team, and then they tell finance, they're like, "Oh look, see, we used all our budget. We need to keep that allowance," so they don't make their budget smaller.
Yeah.
And the other time is in April when they do their books and they realise they've got some spare money, and they can hire some people and put it down as a hiring bonus, so they don't have to pay that much tax. So like the best times to go for a job in the game industry is January and April.
Okay. So I missed my window then, eh?
Yeah, for this year. And sometimes in June, because they'll do the books, and if they've got any spare money left over, they'll be like, "Oh, we could hire more people." But it takes them a month to realise that they've got money. So yeah, the I was talking with Stu about this, and he said when Playground turned up and they were like, "What do you mean there's no artists?" They turned up in April to get artists, and Rockstar had already turned up in like January to hire them all.
Yeah.
So then the next year, Playground turned up in January trying to get the swoop on Rockstar, but Rockstar already had all the people they needed, so they just didn't turn up. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, it's also maybe not smart to go in every year to get the fresh students, because you're probably like running dry on students.
No, I mean, we've got good ones every year. Like, it's like a crop. It's like a seasonal thing, right? And I ain't talking about people like they're plants, but they really are. Like, it works like a crop. Every year there's a yield. There are good ones. There are bad ones. It happens all the time. And for a while, Ubisoft Reflections in Leamington Spa had a deal with the uni where they were like, "Oh, we only want to hire like exclusively from staffs as a first hiring phase. We'll hire from other places eventually, but with junior roles, we'll come to staffs first before they're advertised publicly. And in return, we don't let the students get wind of other job opportunities before Ubisoft, so they get first pick." And I think Reflections work on like Watch Dogs and like some of the weirder titles, not Assassin's Creed.
Well, it's still Far Cry. Watch Dogs is Far Cry.
Yeah, true. But they'll like Reflections does some of their indie reach out stuff as well, and like the slightly odder games that are like,
Yeah,
oh, it's a Ubisoft
the
game.
trial things and stuff.
Yeah, that is still Red Links as a studio. Ubisoft just sort of bought them, but yeah, that sort of idea though.
Yeah.
And they had this exclusivity deal with us, and then they were like, "Oh, you know what? We might have been ignoring the field. We're gonna go and have a look at some other universities." So they cancelled the contract with us, and then opened up their applications to the public, and they had like 150 students from the UK apply, and I think the top 18 were all staff grads.
Yeah.
After a code test. And they were like, "Oh, can we have that deal back?" And we're like, "Yeah, no, we're good." And they've never been happy with us since, but they keep hiring our grads. Like, they'll never come to any like open days or any like special events, any keynote talks. They'll never do any of that stuff because they're like, "You wouldn't let us have the exclusivity deal back."
Yeah, of course not.
But-
You twat. You cancel this.
They'll keep on. They cancelled it. Yeah, like That's not what they want from us.
I would call
They
them
want our grads.
French twats,
Uh,
because that's what Ubisoft is.
but Reflections is a good company to work for. Like as a dev, they do take care of you.
Okay.
They're
So if you're not a dev, then they're not taking care of you.
Well, no, because then you're a customer, aren't you?
No?
So,
No. What if I am their system engineer? They won't take care?
oh, that's not what I mean. Like as someone who works for them, then we'll say.
Yeah.
They do take care of their staff at that particular Ubisoft studio.
Mm-hmm.
I can't speak for the others because I don't know, but that one they do. But yeah, we just never gave them the deal back because we've got other studios to inculcate with all of our graduates and turn into our studios before they realise what's happening.
Yeah. So, Fade. The earliest release possible that I would see for GTA 6 at this
Christmas.
point, looking at their track record of like when they announce and when games release, they won't get their window that they told the investors. They will not reach that window already. Like with their track record. Looking at how GTA 5 went and stuff. Like it took like 2 years between trailer and game. If not more.
You know, just on the subject of, like we were talking about Zelda
Huh?
and Breath of the Wild, you know Tears of the Kingdom came out recently.
Yeah?
Apparently, that game was finished. Like we're talking gold disc finished, ready for release
Yeah?
a year ago,
It's,
and they've just spent a year doing QA
well,
and nothing else.
that's good. That also gets time crunch out of the development and everything.
Well, no, they time crunched the development. They got that done for when the investors wanted, but then they basically just turned around and said, "Nope, we're not releasing it yet," and just spent a year trying to find bugs and fixing them. And I'm like, I appreciate that as a gamer, but as a dev, that's got to be so soul destroying. Like this thing I worked on, it's ready. We could press the button and release it, but it's just sitting there.
Yeah,
Like,
but they
done,
want
and there's
to
nothing
release
you
a
can
good
do about it.
product.
Yeah.
They wanted to show the world, like, hey, everybody releases shit. Here's Nintendo clawed at it.
Yeah. They have always been known for that. Like Nintendo doesn't tend to release garbage. They do occasionally, but they don't tend to.
Yeah.
Like that really dumb Mario Jump game that was for mobile.
Okay, Fate says that Ubisoft is a terrible company to work for. I used to know lots of people in Ubisoft Montreal, and I think they're all on by now except Jade. Okay, Blues? Who's Jade?
Yeah, you're Canadian. You know everybody who lives in Canada.
Well, Flu said that he used to know a lot of people, and that the only
Oh,
one
right.
left
Sorry,
is
I thought you
Jade.
said Fade.
No, Jade.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds like for Nintendo. Yeah.
But yeah, all I was talking about is Reflections, which is a separate studio that's just under the Ubisoft brand.
Your Ubisoft.
But I can
brand.
imagine that the one that works on Assassin's Creed only, right? That's the Montreal branch, is a bit like that.
Could very well be. And Assassin's Creed is not doing too hot, so
I don't know. I think
it's always the
It is a
same
bit-
game.
I think Mirage is a bit of a Hail Mary for them. If it doesn't do well, the series is pretty much doomed. But I think it's sparked enough interest that it might be.
It's the same game.
I mean, sure. Sometimes people like that though. Look at FIFA.
Yeah.
There's no accounting for
Okay.
taste.
Where the fudge is this wall so dirty? I hate this tunnel wall. Why isn't
Well,
this
it hates you
demolition
too.
simulator? So we can just demolish the wall? Like, it looks spotless, but then I go over it with, like, tab and it shows orange dots. And
Yeah, you gotta be
suppose...
really like thorough with it.
Let's do the subway, they said. It will be fun, they said.
No one said anything. You chose this.
No, I didn't have a choice.
Oh, okay.
Well, okay. So you know nobody at Montreal Ubisoft. Or Montreal Ubisoft. I'm really upset with this wall. It has no right being this dirty.
Which wall are you doing?
This wall that I'm in front of. Where's the dirt on this wall?
Oh, you're doing the other side. Yeah. It's up the top section on the right hand side, all the way down there.
You know, that's a different piece of the wall.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, there's quite a lot still on there, isn't there? Oh, is it underneath this? Like if you step back, come at it from a distance and go along it. There you go.
Ah, did FIFA pull the rights? I would even like say, let's not play any FIFA game. That anything that pays to FIFA, don't do it. Don't. Just don't.
Why? Why are we boycotting FIFA?
Human rights. Have you
Well,
not
it's your
heard?
human right to boycott.
No.
I don't
No.
really pay much attention to football games. So.
Yeah, no, you should pay attention to this because, like, FIFA is taking basically money from countries that don't do like the human rights properly.
Oh,
To
is this
host
why the
so-
World Cup was in like those?
Not
really
only
iffy
the
places?
Qatar stuff, and there's more to it than just
I mean,
Qatar.
F1 is there as well.
Yeah, but I don't know like how much F1 gets paid. Like
Probably
basically,
quite a lot.
FIFA does the whole World Cup there, right?
Yeah.
And not just a race.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's the issue. And it's basically to just promote those countries to get extra tourism there and everything.
Do they keep doing the World Cup there? 'Cause I thought it moved around.
Yeah, it moves around,
Oh, okay.
but like they're getting bribes from all kind of different, like shady or stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's just all bribes. FIFA. That's how
Perhaps I'll
FIFA
find
runs. Yeah, but Fate. What I'm saying is that it's not only in
What?
like saying like, oh, we're gonna race this year, only in Saudi Arabia, right?
That would be quite funny if they did that.
Yeah, that would
No
be,
one would watch. That's the
That-
thing. Like, we
yeah.
get so bored of that track. Yeah, it's just Baku for 38 races. Go. It's Le Mans.
Oh, they should do 24 hours race with F1 cars.
That
See how
would
they hold up.
cost so much in fuel. Could you imagine? Like, in gearboxes, like, you see how much they crash in a short race that's like 70 laps. Like, it's a 24-hour race. Yuki's gonna not have any. Like, Gene Haas is gonna be out of money. Like, Gunter will be like, Jane, I'm just telling you, Jane, we need one more car, Jane. And he's like, okay, Gunter, you got this one more, but don't screw it up. It's like, okay, Jane. Then he crashes out. Jane, we need another car, Jane. We look like fucking rock stars.
Uh,
They love it, Jane. We gotta do another one.
uh,
Oh dear. Oh, have you heard though? Alfa Romeo, as of next year's season, is going to be joining with Haas. So it's going to be Alfa Romeo Haas,
who has Alfa Romeo?
one or the other. I think Alfa Romeo are putting in more money, so they go first. Because it was Alfa Romeo Sauber.
Yeah, but I made a
Small
very
league.
bad German joke.
Okay. I didn't catch it clearly.
Yeah,
But yes,
yeah.
cool, lovely.
It went /r/wush.
Yes.
Because I didn't say has, but has. And has means in Germany has. And basically, I, with my English, combined that to who has Alfa Romeo.
We do.
No, well, yeah, okay, it's now we, yes.
What's mine is
You-
yours and all that jazz.
You own two wheels, half an engine, 1.5 cylinders, half steering.
1.5 cent, dude. It's not a 3-cylinder engine. It's a
Is it not?
2-cylinder.
Oh, you
No.
own a cylinder. Oh, I forgot that it was only a 2-cylinder
I
thing.
own a single air turbo instead of a twin air turbo.
It has twin turbos?
Yeah, it's got twin air turbo.
Jesus Christ.
That's why it's so nippy. 0.9 liter and it just flies.
Well, yeah, my
And it
car's
sounds like a
0.9
Ferrari when
liter.
it revs. It's the turbo.
I need a second Turbski then.
Yeah.
To be fair, on my engine it's more difficult because I have 3 cylinders instead of 2.
Yep.
Now I want twin Turbski. Oh no, I need triple Turbski. Every cylinder, their own Turbski.
Well, why not? That's what the Mato's got.
Let's see
Good
how many
enough.
horsepowers we get. Let's race against.
What is this? Why are the puddles of water on the floor not bigger? That's a good question. There's another game being played alongside this called Power Hoover Simulator. You just suck up the water as it gets sprayed. Saying I
We
don't
just
play football,
reuse.
Get your British card revoked. Yeah.
The what?
Saying you don't pay attention to football gets your British card revoked.
Does it?
Yeah. There's a team. I say I don't pay attention. I did pay attention to this one bit. There's one of the teams in the first division, I think, moved up to the Premier League. Because every season 3 teams get promoted from a worse league to a better one to promote like people moving around a bit and the money not staying stagnant at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And so 3 teams move up, 3 teams move down, regardless of how well they did.
Yeah.
Just if they're at the bottom of the league, they go down.
Same here.
And the 3 teams, one of the 3 teams at the top of the league below Premier League, which is the top one, their stadium is in some people's back gardens in Luton. So Luton's quite a poor area. The team never really did that well, and then just they had a fluke year and did really well. So now they're a Premier League team, but their stadium fits like 500 people, and you have to travel through people's back gardens to get into it. It's like, what?
Wow.
Like the entrance is through someone's house. It's sort of that kind of a local club. But now they're in the Premier League, so loads of people care about them all of a sudden. It's just really funny. I doubt they're going to use their actual stadium for matches next year. I think they'll probably borrow one from somebody else.
Probably.
It wouldn't
Although
make
it would
sense.
be funny.
It would be really funny if they held them in that. Like, the people that own that house better like football fans because they're about to get a lot of them. Like
And
traipse.
the hooligans.
Guess those 5,000 tickets will get pricey. Hell yeah.
Don't forget about hooligans.
The hooligans, there's barely any of them.
Don't have hooligans?
Football hooligans. They
Huh?
exist, but there's not that many of them. It's
Man,
like cockneys. They're a dying breed.
It's a big issue here in the Netherlands. Like, the British even come over here to play hooligan. Like,
Yeah, because you don't know how to do it properly. The people who come over aren't hooligans. They're just wannabes. Hooligans can't leave the country. They'll get arrested. People you see are like the training wheels.
is that why I've never seen Rosie abroad?
What? She's like the least hooligan person.
I'm scared of her, okay? And by extension,
Yeah, I
that
don't
means
know
you,
why.
because, like, well, she's short. She's a woman. They're scary.
Oh, touch the MGTOW. I'm scared of her because she's a woman.
Oh, because she's short and a woman. The
Oh,
combination
dear. Okay.
just scares me. You know, they get angry really quickly.
She doesn't get angry.
It just scares me.
Oh, diddums.
Now Tom will be like after me. You apparently scared Dutch.
Oh, she knows. You've told her to her face.
Yeah, I know. She scares me. You never know when women snap, you know? You never know! And short
Ken on
people
my
are
throat.
quick.
That's the one. Thank you.
Like a big
Yeah.
person, I can at least anticipate what they're doing because like I can see it coming. But like she is
They're
under
slow. Their moves are telegraphed.
she is under my visible limit, you know.
You could just look down.
No, looking down on people is rude. And before she gets mad.
So you turn your nose up instead. See how it is.
No, I don't turn my nose up. I hold
Well, it's
perfectly
one
straight.
or the other.
I hold perfectly straight, and before they get mad.
Oh, Salmonella's back.
What?
You remember from Tuesday? Salmonella.
This was supposed to be Smeagol.
Well, it sounded like salmonella.
You're something else. Yes.
Oh, you're speaking in English.
Oh.
I thought you were just speaking in Dutch. Got confused. I can't tell the difference. What is this? Kenilworth Road. The Oak Road end has an entrance that is often considered unusual, requiring spectators to go through an entrance built into a row of houses and upstairs to the stand. Yeah, if you look at a video of them going up the stairs, you just see into everyone's back gardens around there because the stadium is so close to these terrace houses. Like, if you didn't like football, you shouldn't live anywhere near that area. Especially now.
No, if I'm scared of a person, I'm not scared to tell them that I'm scared right in their face. No. Are you surprised by that, Tom?
Not
No,
really.
because I've seen you do it.
Yeah. It's part of it.
Oh, Fade got to head out. I didn't see that message.
See you, Fade. If you're
Fade
still
is
here.
already gone.
Bye, Fade.
Sorry, Fade. So, Flus, do you have an interesting topic to talk about that's not football? Thank you.
Football. Hey. Clean the signal light.
Oh god, Flusel says no, like, topics? What's wrong, Flus?
The Luton area is known for people not having jobs since the Vauxhall factory closed in 2002. Yeah, Luton area has also got another problem with just massive loads of people and no housing. So they've got a huge problem with homelessness in that area.
Put them in the stadium.
And people choose. Yeah, I mean you could do. Now they're not going to need it, are they? They're not going to have space for all the people, all the fans. They might as well get a new stadium. But yeah, the people don't want to leave the area because they don't want to move to an area where they can't speak the same language as everybody else. Because it's well known to be a massive, massive ghetto.
In the ghetto.
So it's weird that the Vauxhall factory was there in the UK.
Well, often factories are being put at, like, locations where the economy is bad to try and lift the economy a bit.
I don't think it's to try and lift the economy. I think it's just because they can afford to pay people less, and the people won't ask questions.
No, it's often government incentivized. Because
Oh,
running
okay.
a factory in a location that is, like, less wealthy also comes with more risks of break-in and that kind of stuff.
But in
Vandalism.
1905, was that the case?
Yes.
That's when Vauxhall put the factory there.
Or Luton had easy access to some resource that they needed.
An airport. That's about all that's there. You came in through it.
No, Stansted.
What?
Stansted.
Oh, yeah. I thought... Isn't Stansted in Luton? I'm confused now.
Oh, Luton is a different airport.
Uh,
Or they put Luton Airport at Stansted and Stansted at Luton.
I just had it in my head that you came through Luton.
No,
Um,
Stansted.
They're equally bad airports.
If I was just smart enough to get in the row for ID card.
Doesn't sound like a ghetto according to Google. Yeah. We wouldn't. But if you've lived there, you know.
Have you lived there?
A friend has,
Well, how do you know
shall
that?
we say. I guess I don't.
See?
I guess my friend is chatting shit.
You don't know. like somebody else's perception may differ from an area. So you cannot say something is if like it's perception based.
Well, even if they live there.
Yeah, maybe to the people that live there, it is not a bad place. It's an amazing place.
No, but he told me that it was a bad place.
Yeah, well, you always have outliers in every community.
Oh, okay.
So unless you come with more definitive proof,
You're not going to think that Luna's... I mean, I'm not really invested in this, so... Sure.
dang it. Well, once I tried to take the moral high ground, and be like giving power against Tom, and he's just giving up.
The moral low ground.
You're the moral low ground, yes.
Wow.
Never
It's
noticed?
pretty relative. The poor parts of Montreal are peaceful. Parts of paradise compared to bad sections of Chicago. Yeah, it is. It is a relative term. I mean ghetto in the sense that there are sections of neighborhoods where people don't even speak English because they all came across together and they chose to not integrate, and that's what formed.
So, no, it's a multicultural town.
Oh, sorry, it's 100% diverse because there are no English people. That's how it works. You can have diverse and non-diverse citizens.
So at least I have 490 gold instead of 480 like at the beginning of the stream.
Wait, what?
Oh, I got one advancement, right?
Oh, it's weird that you call it gold.
It's
It's
G.
gamer score.
Well, nobody told me.
Do you really think it was gold?
No, it's a G, so I don't know.
Oh,
Most games, if it says G, it's gold.
Dodge didn't know. Oh.
I'm so innocent.
Well, to be fair to you, it did. You like the old subscription service was Xbox Gold, so
Yeah. But I believe on the 360 it was also in a gold font.
oh, savage flues.
What did
Right,
Flu
Dutch,
say?
this thing I'm about to say is Flues talking, okay?
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not me. He
Huh?
said, for instance, when he's talking about the term ghetto being relative, right? He said, for instance, Dutch lives in a ghetto because his mere presence lowers all the property values in the neighborhood.
I need to ban somebody on my stream.
That is absolutely savage.
Newsmaker. Put in timeout. I'm being framed, he says. Prove it, Flus. Prove that you're being framed.
Prove the negative.
Or prove that you're not being framed. No, that he
Oh, I
he
can
wants.
prove that.
How are you gonna prove that he's not being framed?
I'm gonna screenshot my chat
Okay,
and
yeah.
send it to you.
That's photoshopped.
What? Even if I do it right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Done. I
Ch-
don't even
ch-
have Photoshop open.
ChatGPT and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like you can just have HTML edited it.
Well, that quickly,
Yeah.
dude. I'm not that fast.
Well, that's not what she said.
Also, I don't view my chat through a browser.
No. Are you sure?
No, it's the OBS doc.
Yeah, it's sure
It's
that's
a
not
React
browser
window.
based.
It's a React window.
It's not loading HTML. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it's returning HTML, but through React.
So you're saying
Possibly
that you could have
Electron,
HTML
actually.
edited it?
No. I could not. Because it's being generated every second. That's what React does.
So you're saying that you could have not sent something to the IRC channel that your chat is based upon?
I probably could have done that, but I don't have the know-how right now to forge something like that.
Yeah, no, like I've been to where Tom lives, and quite honestly, every town in the UK seems like sort of like low budget and yeah. Sorry, like have you
Whoa! Where did that come from?
have you no like literally like that's the feeling when I get in the UK, right? That stuff is not well maintained.
Oh, that's like local councils for you. We've got a real problem with like people that don't care about the country running it right now.
Okay, so what are you
People
gonna?
that want to make change for the sake of making change, not looking after anything. They're called the Labour Party. Oh, sorry, the Conservatives, but they're just Labour light.
So what are you doing about that?
Nothing. I'm voting no in the elections.
Well, you could, for instance, do what in the Netherlands has been done and tried before:
What?
assassinations.
That's not going to do anything. We're not dealing with one person here. We're dealing with an entire political
Oh,
like
but
ideology.
it sends the message.
You can't kill an idea.
No, but if you kill a person with the idea, right? It sends
Be
a
a lot of
message,
people.
Tom. It sends a
That will
message.
be a lot of people.
Just a person that just to send a message.
Can't you get banned from Twitch for inciting this kind of behavior? Or YouTube even, because you're on YouTube.
Yeah, but like I think that it's very clear that this is just fun.
Is it? I don't know. I might be taking it seriously.
And that's why you're laughing.
I'm feeling that. Yeah, because it's finally someone understands me.
Oh, jeez.
What's this? UK towns are quaint, while 99% of Canadian towns are just ugly. I don't know about that. You've got a lot of trees in between your towns. The trees are nice.
The trees. That's nice.
They're part of the towns. You got
the
more of
Nether-
them than people.
So if we compare the Netherlands to what in North America is a town, right? The
Yeah.
Netherlands is a town.
What, the whole country?
Yeah, the whole country would basically be a town compared to what
No, it wouldn't.
like North America.
Amsterdam and Rotterdam are bigger than that.
No, what I'm saying, Tom, is that we're so densely built up that North Americans will still call it like.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Like they never leave the town. I don't know why I went
Ye-
Australian there. That was a bit weird. Or Kiwi actually. It's not Australian.
Are you sure with that cock on your deck?
I don't have a deck. Oh, wait, hold on. I do. I promise, I do.
You do have a deck?
It's
I
10
didn't
inches
see-
long. I couldn't miss it.
Okay, I think that you're not familiar with the joke.
No, I know. It's like all the cuds in my neighborhood. That's
Yeah.
South African though, isn't it?
No, that's Kiwi.
Is it?
Yes.
Breaking my melon, man.
Good. Tom, when's this level done?
The towns themselves are Uggs. I didn't really see a lot of them while I was there. I just saw the city. Toronto.
Toronto.
And the dead town that's by Niagara Falls. That looks like Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and then somewhere that everyone has left, like outside of it. It's very random. Oh, we're 2/3 done.
Yeah, 3% more. I just remembered I can just use C to like make it not as nauseating for the stream.
Oh, yeah. I like making it nauseating. It's part of the fun. Part of the charm of the game. Just move my mouse smoothly.
No, I don't do smooth mouse movements. It's all tuck 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 tuck
Tuck tuck.
tuck tuck.
Should be using a power wash, mate, not a tuck tuck. That's where you're going wrong.
Oh.
Niagara Falls is now a dead town. Yeah, the when we went there, the bit right next to the falls is really odd and like strangely built up with loads of amusement parky kind of stuff. But then to get to Toronto, we took a bus from in the town, and that town, like every house is boarded up. It's really strange. It's just like a ghost town.
In the ghetto.
It might have just been the direction that we went in, but yeah, it was like the American side.
Huh. Oh, by the way, Flus, I've struck a verdict, and I think that Tom was trying to frame you.
Wow.
So, yeah. Don't worry, Flus, you're safe.
$69.
Nice! It's very nice. Is your side all the way done?
Basically.
Did you?
I haven't done the roof yet.
And neither have I, and I still need to do this wall. And this conduit that runs along the wall.
What was this? There was a big aquarium amusement park called Marineland, just south of the falls, and it recently closed for undisclosed reasons that everyone assumes is animal abuse. Wow. Okay. All right then.
Yeah? Have you not heard?
No.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I don't live near there, so.
I've
I don't have
even
time to
heard
pay
that.
Attention. Like, I have no time to pay attention to anything outside of like my immediate vicinity.
Wow.
And most of the time now, if it's not programming related, I don't really care. Just so disillusioned with it all.
Come off your high horse, you.
Not a high horse. I'm not saying I'm better than it all. Just don't
It's
care.
It's above your pay grade, apparently. Or below.
Above. Yeah, it's definitely above.
No, it's below your pay
No,
grade.
I just just got tired of caring,
Mm.
tired of giving a shit. Like if it's really important, I'll find out anyway. Like this. People tell me things. They're like, "Oh, have you seen this thing?" I'm like, "No, enlighten me." There's my news, right there.
This is so tedious.
Yep. This isn't even the most tedious one.
Is there an even more tedious one?
Oh yeah. You wait till we have to clean a pyramid.
You're a pyramid.
That thing's just roof. There's
You're a
nothing
roof.
else. It goes on for ages.
So, what does a pyramid do in this area?
Huh?
You heard me.
It's a good question. It's a good question. Maybe it's to do with the story of the game.
I've not paid attention to the story of the game.
Ah. Well, at the moment, we're still working for clients. They're like, "Oh, where did all this volcanic ash come from? Why is the volcano suddenly erupting? Oh my god, could it be aliens?" And the answer is yes.
No, it's just nature. Darts.
Mm-hmm. All right, so on the alien spaceship level, let's make sure that we clean the anti-gravity things first.
Why?
There's another achievement attached
Oh.
to it. Who would graffiti on the board that tells you when the next train is coming? Like, what a dick. That's the only useful part of this room. And they graffiti it.
I would graffiti it.
Wow.
Just to annoy you. Imagine you being at the train
Fine.
station in the morning. There's my train coming. Fuck
What?
you, Dutch.
Why am I drunk?
It's sleep drunk.
Oh, okay.
Barely awake, you know?
I'm pretty awake in the mornings. I'm not bad as a morning person.
Taking trains, like, at times that I still, if I look at the clock, I'm like, I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow
not
I
a
can
regular
I
thing.
can definitely do that. Look at the clock and be like, I'm gonna turn around.
Why?
Because I start at 10 tomorrow instead of 8.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Nice. I still start at 8:30, like every day.
Yeah, well, I normally would start at 8. This is like a special occasion.
I just oh god. Oh my
What?
god, I'm dying. I looked at the chat and
Yes,
a message
please.
just popped up and Flus is
Oh,
like
dang it.
really animated. He's like, dude, Marineland reopened now with 20% less animal cruelty. Let's go! Oh dear. Oh, I don't know why that tickled me so much. Just like, yeah, timing. What's this? You completed the full Boma circle from hopeful hippie hoping to change the world to cynical Reaganite. I never thought I could change the world. I
No?
enjoyed laughing at people that thought they could.
You never thought you could change the world for the better? Or the worse?
No. I know. I mean, I can change the world for the better or the worse with my everyday decisions, like everyone can. But actually making meaningful change is another thing.
Oh, I can make meaningful change.
Go on then.
Watch the news tomorrow.
For the good. let's put that out there. For the good. It's twice now that you've insinuated that we should do things like... Are you okay, Dutch? Jokery vibes right
Are you okay, Dutch? I've not had such a good joke in a while.
now. Okay, so I'm just gonna. I was just like, well, that sure puts my mind at ease. Oh dear.
Are you okay, Dutch? Yeah.
It sounds like you've just put on a Bane mask.
Yes, if I'm okay. Those are jokes. No, I'm not okay, clearly. Let's
To
be.
think we were worried about him.
Nobody's worried about me.
In the words of Seether, ain't nobody praying for me.
Tom, how do you clean this wolf?
Woof. With
The
the
woof.
extra long extension.
Oh, there's an extra one.
Hmm.
Dang it!
Hang it, Bobby.
Maybe I can now put the soap dispenser on and that actually makes sense. And does what
Platform
it's supposed
ceiling.
to.
Why is this not... Oh, do I have to do this little lip? Yeah. Cool. My whole side is basically done, so I'll start on the floor. In the middle.
Okay. Are you okay? Of course not. What would you make... But why would you think that I'm okay?
Dunno. I was just living in hope
Yeah, no, I'm not okay.
that you're not going to be on the 10 o'clock news. Or if you are, it's because you've won a competition.
Why would you think I win a competition?
Oh, no. Might have done.
Okay, yeah,
You
so...
not answer those emails claiming to be your grandfather from...
No. My granddads are dead.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just emails, isn't it? And they tell you that they've actually won a prize draw and they need your money to release the jackpot.
Hmm. Yeah, no.
They never get back to me.
I'm partaking in like a potentially life-changing thing.
Lottery.
Yes. And that would give me 30 years long every month 10 grand. After taxes.
Yep. I love how many people think the lottery is like, oh, you win all the money up front.
No.
It's like, nope. Nope, you just win an income.
No, this one is actually like you cannot even cash it out in one go.
Well, you can't cash the normal lottery out in one go.
The Staatsloterij you can.
Companies come to you and they offer to buy the jackpot from, or they buy the income from you for like 60% the price. Complete scam.
What? They buy the income from you?
Yeah, so National Lottery in the UK, you get it as an income. You don't get it as a...
Oh,
as a lump sum.
Staatsloterij, you can get it as lump sum.
Oh, okay. Well, there are companies that exist in the UK that will find the winners and they will say, hey, you won £240 million. We'll give you £150 million and we'll collect all the income from the 240 jackpot.
Yeah. Well, that's just smart, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the people
Abusing-
who go for it are idiots.
Yeah.
I'll take the income.
Oh, every day of the week.
More money overall. Maybe
In
not with
this,
depreciation, but or with inflation.
yeah, well, if I would, for instance, win this one, like, yeah, that would probably mean that I stop working.
Ah, but you love the grind. You wouldn't stop working.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't stop working, but I would stop working for a boss. I would become my own boss.
Would you buy the company that you work at? Would you
Nope.
pull that kind of baller move and be like, no, I own you now?
I would want to start up my own thing.
Oh.
And not in the
Apparently.
business that I'm working in now.
Apparently in
Uh,
Canada you get to choose if you want the
yeah, you
jackpot or
can.
if you want it in payments.
Yeah, you can do that here also.
No, you don't get to choose here.
Like with this one that I'm partaking in, you don't have a choice. I'm also like partaking in one that has the choice. Just because like I felt like not done this lottery for a while. Let's just see.
I don't think I've ever actually bought a lottery ticket.
Oh, I've bought a few, not a lot.
I did the maths on it a long time ago, and I was like, it's actually really hard to get more
Oh
money
yeah.
out than you put in. Even though
Oh
there's
yeah.
loads of ways to win money, like it's really hard.
It is
Which
like
makes sense.
yeah. Like you don't do lottery because you want to get rich. You do the lottery because you like imagining that you're rich. That you get rich. And then don't.
That's how they
And
get
then,
you.
oh yeah, but I even without partaking in lottery. But I'm always like I could do for one round. And I've only partaken in the lottery once before, I think.
I've done one scratch card ever.
Oh,
and
I've done a few scratches, but
I won the money for the scratch card back. So I just was like, cool, I'm done. I've got I've got 100% return on investment on scratch cards. And that's it. Never again.
uh, well, yeah, no, I've made money off of scratch cards in total.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, so I'm not doing scratch cards anymore. Same as that I'm not doing like betting anymore because I've made money on betting. If I now start betting again, I would probably lose money and be out of the positive books, right? Thus, I'm ruining myself, quote unquote, if I would start betting again. I'm ruining my streak of like having made money with that. I could have made so much more money with betting, but yeah.
I do really low stakes betting with Rosie. Well, I bet you 50p that this thing happens.
You know, I did sports bets.
Oh, okay. I've got a friend who does those. He never really wins that often.
Well, no, but I've to be fair, I've only done 2 bets on sports, and both times I've made money. But that was because, like, I basically, if I would do roulette or something, I go for, like, whatever is close to 50-50. Yeah.
Yeah, it's low risk, low reward, but still some.
Yeah.
There was a guy that he got famous for making some stupid amount of money at roulette tables by only betting on black. Never a number. It's just bet on black.
You can.
All the time.
No, that's the trick. You need to know when to stop for a little bit to reset your odds. Because if you're always betting on black, so you need to do rounds and wait for it to.
That's not how roulette works. I know on averages that's how an average works, but
Yeah. Well, on average,
in the
like
physical
you want to
universe,
beat the odds.
yeah, in the physical universe, statistics don't actually mean a whole lot.
That's true. I've also never been to a casino, so.
Oh.
I don't think that I would ever go to a casino.
I used to get my parking validated in one.
You're what validated?
Parking. Whenever we
Park?
go to Resorts World in Birmingham. You can get your parking validated if you got a membership with the casino, and if you go there enough, it actually makes it worth it. Like it's just cheaper parking. I'm not actually there to use any of the tables or anything. You
Oh,
just turn up
jeez.
for show a couple of times and don't do anything, and then you leave. It's like cool, okay. What's that, please? I've made money playing Spot the Loser in a casino slot machines. 18 of 37 slots are black. That's less than 50%.
Yeah.
Betting only black or red will eventually lead you to a loss.
Yeah.
Um,
Theoretically.
yeah, theoretically, but physical universe doesn't always play out like that. It's like in the end they tend to 50%, but after infinite time, you could just get lucky and get 700 of your ones in a row correct.
Yeah.
How statistics works. And you go and check into your room at the Infinite Hotel. Man, you made this roof really spotty. What are
You're
you doing?
spotty. So, that was...
Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Going out this for 2 hours. We're like 90% through.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this one is a long boy.
Mm. Go.
It looks done, doesn't it? Oh, I need to point out
Mm-hmm.
that there's dirt there.
I love your process here.
Felt good to be out of the rain. Maybe I can go frozen. Yeah, I can go. Maybe a little bit less reach. Yeah. That's the bee's knees. There you go, Tom. I helped you on your side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like uncovering lights. It's somewhat satisfying.
Is it satisfactory?
Wow. What did you do to the children's artwork, by the way?
Hmm?
What did you do to the cock and balls?
Oh, I cleaned it.
You were gonna save that to last.
No, I know.
You lie!
I got carried away.
Fair enough. Why are you punching me to the side? So my grass in my backyard is growing pretty nicely. I sowed grass a few weeks ago.
Okay. Lovely.
It's getting there.
Was it barren before?
It was bushes and then I pulled out bushes to make it not bushes.
Oh. Well, that generally does work.
Yes, and then I wanted grass and asparagus in there. So I have grass and asparagus in my garden.
Cool.
I know asparagus sound random, but they're really expensive to purchase and I love them, so
Really?
yeah. Like a
Oh,
tenner
wow.
the kilo.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, growing them yourself. I get the plants for free. Just need some water, some love, care and attention. And they taste better. So what up?
It tastes like. What would you do? What would you describe the taste of asparagus as?
Like asparagus. You dingus.
Yeah, but what else? What would you relate it to?
I know, but vegetable it tastes related to, but I don't know the word anymore. Because
What does
it's
it look
really,
like? Describe it.
I don't know. I've only eaten it. That's not the answer that Tom wanted. But it's an old school vegetable, so I'm not sure if you
Old
even.
school vegetable.
Yeah.
Yo, that vegetable's so old school.
No,
Damn,
no,
man.
vegetable. But basically, my dad had as a kid, you know.
Oh, okay.
But that's out of fashion now because, like,
Was it asparagus?
asparagus is like the bee's knees. Like people pay through the roof for asparagus. Not knowing how easy it is to grow them yourself. Like asparagus are like a little bit like grass because you just grow them. And you don't mow them. Unless you want to harvest them, then you basically mow them with a knife. But yeah, no, you have never had asparagus or something in your life.
Oh, I've had it. I just wanted you to describe the taste.
I don't know how to describe
Because
the taste.
I had this conversation with my parents a while ago, and what they came to was that asparagus tastes like green, like the colour. And that was the best they could come up with, was green.
I'm not a linguist, so I'm not like remotely able to
Flavour.
describe stuff properly.
Flavour similar to broccoli, but with a bolder bitter bite accompanied. It sounds like an advert. A bolder bitter bite, with some sweetness to balance it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Just prepared a batch of cream of asparagus soups last night. Oh, okay. Would you agree with the idea that it tastes like green?
No, I like that description from probably Flu's better.
I'll have to tell my parents that they're wrong.
Yeah, say it tastes like broccoli, according to the internet. You did a survey.
Of 2 people.
They don't need to know that.
Statistically relevant.
You don't like they don't need to know that I'm one of them persons because then they will say, "Oh, that moron." He drove
How did
all
you
the way
know?
over here for a wedding. Yeah, so technically I put my life in jeopardy to be at your wedding.
What?
Yeah, you heard me right.
Why?
Because I drove 3,000 kilometers an hour. Or
An hour?
No,
Jesus.
3,000 kilometers a week.
I
Like
thought it was a Dacia, not a...
another rocket.
Yeah.
Well, it has 3 cylinders and soon 3 turbos.
Hmm.
That Alpha will have nothing on my car.
Well, I have to disagree contractually.
Is it
You
in the
actually
wedding
watched me
house?
sign the contract. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So, like, if I would actually get 3 turbos, and I would say like, "Hey, Rosie, shall we do a race? Whose car is quickest?"
I think it's not just about whose car's quickest though. It's about who's got the biggest balls. Right.
I drive my car to the top speed. Don't worry. At least its current top. Like, no worries. 175,
20
man.
miles an hour.
No, 175 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, but in human, that's like 20 miles an hour. Right?
No. That's like, I would say roughly 100?
Well, 110 is 90.
What? No, 100. Okay, so I was talking kilometers an hour, so 175 kilometers an hour, right? And you wanted the measurement that you're more familiar with, the mile an hour. So it's roughly 90 mile an hour. That's what I said, or 100. Tom, are we nearly done yet? Tom, have you muted? Tom? Bucket boy? Tom? Tom! Oh. Discord has spooked itself. How quaint. Um... 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 Switch TV slash fuzzy mode.
Thank you for the sub, Dutch.
Discord
You
is...
just resubbed my channel. Huh?
Are you back?
Thank you.
For
Yeah,
the
I've
sub.
got you.
Ah, Discord is not dead anymore.
Oh, okay.
Discord
I
was
was
dead.
like, what is he doing? Why is he not responding?
Discord was dead, and I then
Oh,
went in
okay.
to tell you that Discord was dead, and I did my resub that was pending for you to actually pay attention to make sure of that.
It didn't actually come up with the thing because I don't have my notifications on. But yeah, I still saw it. I guess that's that.
What the fudge is maintenance door?
At the ends of the platforms.
And this one, the frame.
Got it.
Yep.
Cool. Tactile platform floors are the yellow bits.
Okay. What the platform screen is probably, yeah. Okay, this.
It's not this side.
The thing that you said was gravitated over.
There we go.
There we go. Uplighting edge. What is uplighting? What is the uplighting edge?
Oh, pardon me. Let's check. Oh yeah, the ledge is the ledge that those uplights are on.
Okay. Well, we undid it finally.
We did
Holy
it!
crud.
Oh my god.
Ah,
It took 2 hours on the dot. Well
Yeah.
then. Fun.
Woo! I'm so glad we spent this time like this.
Yeah. Well, hey, we've got a clean subway station now.
Yeah.
That's boarded up for some reason.
Next time we're gonna do this one.
What is it?
Wow, are you calling us nerds? Nerd?
Ooh, is there a thing with this?
Probably.
What's it called?
Clean the fortune teller's wagon.
Fortune teller. I think I was going to call it gypsies, but you know, fortune teller is, I guess, a bit nicer. I think it's to do the crystal orb and something else, or like the wagon's wheels. I feel like that was one. I have a memory of doing something like that around here.
I don't see.
There's nothing in the list.
No.
No.
So yeah.
Well then, fair enough. Alrighty. I guess we're doing that next week then. In that case,
Yeah.
this one won't take anywhere near as long.
No. This is also a lot less paid. Oh shit! I shouldn't tell you that we get paid. Dang it!
What? Oh, it's right. I know we get paid. I got $7,000.
Oh. And he never spends any of it.
I can't spend it. I don't have access to a shop.
Tom, I've almost escaped.
No. I watched you do that. It looked really easy. Oh yeah, you went to the van first.
Yeah, see?
This feels ridiculous.
It also looks ridiculous.
Oh, I almost got across. See if you can get all the way. Nice. Keep going.
Yeah.
Don't let me stop you.
Tom, there's an invincible wall here.
Right, I'll give you a boost.
Doesn't like there's an invincible wall. Oh, the floor's lava! Dang
Oh,
it!
and he's dead. It's alright, I'll call you Crotch.
So I've made it quite a distance though, not touching the ground.
Yeah? See if I can go the other way. Alright, no, I think I'll leave the stream off here.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'll see everybody next week. You're probably doing a thing at the weekend, right?
What?
You're probably going to do a thing at the weekend.
Thing of the weekend?
No?
What do you mean a thing of the weekend?
A stream? Do you not stream at the weekend?
No, not anymore.
No. Oh, I guess you're going to wait till Tuesday then.
No. Tomorrow.
Monday. Oh, okay. Tomorrow.
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 With Mr.
Alright.
Floozy and Fady.
Bye.
If you want to join, you need to get Railroads Online. Then you can join.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Bye, folks.